I've got a big question. Which of these plays will be the top play of Season 3? You decide right now. Oh, how foolish of me. Forgot to introduce myself. My goodness. This is Scott Moak, PA announcer for your Sacramento Kings. All right, 100,000 VC to the play that lights the beam as your winner. Let's go! Will it be Nichols? It's easy. With the long-range bomb that soared from the floor.
Oh, my God. Bro. Oh, my goodness.
Keegan. Oh, you're supposed to say Murray.
That's a clip.
Or will it be that you choose Keone as the over-the-shoulder option you have with this dime right here? Whoa! This could be time to award the perfect right play, right time submission from DJ. Clutch like a fox. Or maybe the last play was best, with the one and only JCR taking the glide's ankles for this impressive drive. Help us award 100,000 VC right now. Pick your top play of Season 3 and send in your best plays on social media using the hashtag 2KTVWow. We can't wait to see your best plays from Season 4. Thanks, everyone. See you in your next Sacramento Kings game in NBA 2K23. Gotta go take Slamson to the groomers. It's gonna be a scene. See ya!
The NBA 2K League draft is coming up on January 26th, and last week we talked to Brendan Donahue, and he mentioned some potential draft prospects.
And recently we caught up with one of them, dropping dimes left and right. This is a player you won't want to miss on draft night.
The rookie fires away. What a shot.
I try to fit as much time studying in between playing the game, but that definitely can be tough sometimes.
The fun thing about draft night for this year is we don't know who the number one pick's going to be right now.
And there has, Greg, been some talk within the league about adding a mid-season tournament. What are your thoughts on that possibility?
I mean, with the success of the play-in tournament, which, in full disclosure, I was not for, but love now, I can see why they're considering it.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Reynolds. And it's Allen in at the 5. Here's Reynolds. From deep. A rebound by Simon. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against the Jazz in Salt Lake City. Pass to Nurkic. Fades. And too long on the shot. Here's Okoro. Passes it to Reynolds. The 3. It doesn't go for him. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And, you know, they played a terrific all-around game. The effort level was there as well as the production.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
Greg, you take a look at Nurkic. He is at his best going against big-name centers.
Nurkic is the kind of player who rises to a challenge, can be a bit inconsistent in what he gives you, but he loves the challenge of going up against the best.
Cleveland shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
good from Reynolds. Both free throws good from Reynolds.
And you look at the young talent the Blazers have, a nice young core group that can grow. Simon's the big name from that group.
Now here's Simons. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Orlando. Shot clock at 6. In the corner, Winslow with it. Here's Nurkic. Excellent D there from Allen.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Okoro passes to Reynolds. Shoots over Lillard. Reynolds can't hit. And Simons and Little Greg, a pair of names Portland fans are definitely excited about.
And they've shown that they can be valuable players. Portland got a lot younger with the trades they made last year. Now they have to have that youth develop.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Reynolds can't hit.
Well, conversions have been a problem. 0 for 4.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Chauncey Billups and I got a chance to talk for a bit. I asked him about the challenge of playing against a team that's so smart and under control on offense, and he said they really do a terrific job of execution. No miscues or missteps. We need to be just as disciplined if we're going to get the upper hand. And since they're down 1-0 in the season series, they'll have to do that really well tonight.
Appreciate that, D.A. Thanks. We'll see if they can defend and close out on shooters the way they hope to.
Yeah, and one way to take a good shooter out of his rhythm, force him to put the ball on the floor.
The other thing is avoid fouling. Don't bail guys out and give away points at the line. Boy, at some point you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made one basket in this period.
Now, here's Grant. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Orlando. Simons, the pass to Nurkic. Shoots over Okoro, and Nurkic gets it to go. Nurkic has got his second bucket.
And you got to do more than that to stop Nurkic, using that muscle to just brush past the defender.
Reynolds, good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
About time he got one to fall there. Before that, 6 straight misses to start this one.
Lillard, the pass to Winslow. Back to Lillard. And then Lillard slams it in.
And for a point guard, Lillard has some hops. Outstanding at knowing when to use them for the dunk.
Here's Reynolds. Portland grabs the miss. Nurkic has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
And, you know, often we think of Dame as a scorer first, but they're reminding us of his great ability to pass the rock.
Here's Reynolds, coming off a stellar performance against Utah.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
The pass to Winslow. Grant, right side. Now here's Winslow. He's guarded closely. Here's Reynolds. Takes it inside.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Now here's Simons. No points in the game yet for him. Nurkic, the pass to Simons. Over Mitchell. And finished off by Nurkic.
And this is where Nurkic gets a lot of his points. Staying active even after the shot goes up.
Here's Reynolds. He's got 8 from outside the arc. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession.
Blazers ball.
And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. Pass to Lillard. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Blazers.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Eubanks comes in for Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Josh Hart in for Winslow. The Trailblazers have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. And Lillard kicks to Grant. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
Very good awareness from Grant. Just the ability to catch and shoot. So important to his growth.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And everybody out of the way. I mean, clear the lane. We've got some rims to wrap.
What a sensational play to get to the rack for the slam. Now, here's Hart. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Grant the pass to Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Pass to Hart. Back to Lillard. It's on target from the high post. Lillard's got 6 points.
Boy, his shot looks deadly right now. Already, he's hit 3 of 4 to start.
Here's Reynolds. Here's Mobley. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Passes to Hart. Grant surveying the D. Now here's Hart. He's tightly guarded, and that one good. And the Trailblazers lead by 1.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Reynolds passes to Mitchell. Growing up around New York City doors, Donovan Mitchell was around pro sports as a kid.
He sure was, Kevin. His dad obviously worked in baseball. Donovan spent a ton of time in big league locker rooms. And how about this? During the 2010 famed decision from LeBron, Mitchell was actually in the crowd listening to it.
And he makes the first.
One of the things about Donovan Mitchell's game that I love is he's got elite athleticism. There is speed, there's burst, and there's physical strength. This guy is very capable offensively.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Little, he's checked in for Grant. Sharp comes in for Anthony Simons. And it's Payton in for Damian Lillard. And Mitchell drops them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Over to the left wing. Now, Hart. 9 points last game out. And here's Sharp. On the wing, Payton. Eubanks the pass to Sharp over Mitchell. And it's Sharp missing.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Mitchell outside. And the pass to Stevens. Back to Mitchell. Over Sharp. And that one's good. Mitchell. Mitchell's got 7.
Well, you get a sense of the touch that Donovan Mitchell has as part of his arsenal. Inside the painted area, he can finish with either hand. That's a pretty play.
Now here's Payton. Pass to Hart. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal.
Josh Hart won't always have his shot falling,
At the line
but
for
the
your
hustle
Trailblazers,
is there. And a great energy guy
taking
with
2
major
shots.
impact on the floor.
That free throw, no good. And for Josh Hart, he's a fan favorite because of his hustle.
And that can go a long way in the NBA. Hart looks like a typical 3-and-D player, but he also has that intangible of igniting the team.
Karis LeVert's checked in for the Cavaliers. To the inside. And Mobley throws it down.
Here is a guy who is not shy about sharing the basketball. If you are open, Darius Garland will find you.
who bangs the pass to Sharp. And here is Hart. Launches a three. Knocks down the three ball.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
2 minutes.
Pass to Stevens.
2 minutes.
Cleveland moving the ball around. Now here's LeVert. Guarded close. Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
That's how you give me a little grittiness from Evan Mobley. Not afraid of throwing his weight around right there.
Pass to Hart. Back to Payton. The dish to Little. And there's the pass to Hart. From the arc. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Love. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Boy, no quitting Kevin Love there, right? I mean, this guy keeping possessions alive with his activity.
Here's Payton. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mobley's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Stevens. Sinks the triple. And it's an 8-point Cavalier lead.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Hart kicks to Payton. To the paint. Now, here's Sean. LeVert defending. Now, here's Sean. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 23 seconds left to play in the first. Outside Garland. The high post shot. That shot, no good. And so it's Cleveland holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Here's Lillard. Jaron Allen making his last shot. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now, here's Rubio. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. LeVert against Winslow. Rubio with a wide-open look. Another three for Cleveland.
I tell you, that jumper might not be the prettiest of pictures, but the offensive spacing improves dramatically when Rubio hits it.
To the left side wing. Nurkic dishes to Winslow. Shoots over LeVert. Winslow's shot is off.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Garland against Simon. LeVert with the wide open look. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. LeVert's got his first 3 points of the game.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Back to Lillard. Pass to Simons. There's the lob to Lillard. Portland keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Garland kicks to Rubio. Allen outside. Back to Rubio. There's the triple. Goes back up. That shot is off. Great D that time from Nurkic. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Pass to Winslow to end the drought. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. Okoro, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Garland.
Isaac Okoro. Donovan Mitchell.
Nurkic, the pass to Lillard. Well, we know the NBA has worked to get rid of the hard foul doors, and the league has done a great job of doing that. What has contributed, though, to that line of thinking?
Well, I think any play can be reviewed, Kevin, and that's a good thing, because if it's a non-basketball play, then you open yourself up to a flagrant 2. The punishment is significant enough to discourage the action. I love the rule changes as it relates to this particular infraction.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Outstanding young talent, fans. That was your Blazers Youth Dance Team.
Trailblazers trail by 18. Winslow, the pass to Lillard. Passes it to Nurkic. To stop the run. There's the feed to Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
How about Jeremy Grant playing to his strength? Uses that athleticism to finish that one with authority.
Rubio outside. Back to Mitchell. Cleveland moving the ball around. There's the pass to Rubio. Dishes it to Allen. And that one drops for him. Allen's got his second bucket of the game to go.
You like Allen to keep his concentration. Refuses to let the defense outmuscle or outwork him.
Winslow finds Grant. Simons with the ball. And Allen picks him up defensively. Shot clock at 5. Elbow shot. Good. Simons has got his first points of the night.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Back to Rubio. Portland grabs the miss. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. And that's the third of 4 straight played at home. Winslow, the pass to Grant. Simons with the ball. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Reynolds is checked in for Ricky Rubio. Here's Lillard. He has 6. Simons with the ball. Stolen away. Here's Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
I'll tell you, Donovan Mitchell in transition, bearing down on a defender is not pretty.
Trailblazers trail by 18. Simons, the pass to Winslow. Back to Simons. And Nurkic has it in the corner. Misses the 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Reynolds. Allen trying to break free. Pass to Okoro. Here's Reynolds. Covered by Lillard. Clock at 6. The tray. Mobley trying to free himself up. Here's Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
You know what? That's all about hustle and a nose for the basketball. Tremendous job on the offensive glass by Jared Allen.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Indoors, hasn't it been fun watching the evolution of Jared Allen? My goodness.
It certainly has, Kevin. This guy has proven he is an all-star caliber player. We know he's a double-double machine. He prides himself on hitting the glass. Any center on any team is going to have a problem if he gets near the cup because of his shot-blocking ability.
And Cleveland making a change here. Love's checked in. There's Winslow. A 17-point game for him in the win against Orlando.
I thought his physicality was crucial, too. You know, he kept the defense on their toes and repeatedly got to the free throw line.
Nurkic kicks to Winslow. And stolen by Love. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Grant. Hart, he's checked in for Winslow.
Now on the floor for your Trailblazers, Josh Hart.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
Trailblazers trail by 20. Lillard finds Simons. Now here's Hart. Pass to Nurkic. And Simons has it in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
But Jared Allen, a rim protector at its finest. What a block.
Here's Love. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Cleveland.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
Yeah, and I also love the intensity they've shown on the glass early on. Keeping plays alive, creating second chance shots, that's nice.
Reynolds can't hit.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Now, here's Hart. Lillard surveying the D. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 20-6 run. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
This guy has got great positional size as a 2-guard. Isaac Okoro can be challenging to guard.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Eubanks, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Nasir Little comes in for Grant. Sharp's checked in for Anferny Simons. And it's Payton in for Lillard. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
What a finish by Sharp while taking the contact. It takes skill to win these and one opportunities.
And Cleveland making a change here. Stevens is checked in. Here's Reynolds. 14 points for him. It's good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Doris, the NBA keeps talking about the idea of an in-season tournament, taking a cue, I guess, from European soccer. Do you like that? Do you think it would work?
Well, the European soccer situation has the advantage of tradition and history. There's meaning behind it. Obviously, I'm open to a little drama in the middle of the NBA season. The challenge is convincing the players and their representation, the Players Association, that this is something of value. Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Here's Reynolds. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game. And so Payton will bring it up for Portland. Passes it to Hart. Back to Payton. Here's Nurkic. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Reynolds. Love trying to break loose. Reynolds, good. Reynolds has got 20 points.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
And he comes up with the deuce. 22 points for him.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Portland's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Now, here's Hart. Tight defense on him. Here's Nurkic. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Love's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Mitchell passes to Reynolds. Love up top. To the wing on the left. Here's Reynolds. He's got 22. Buries it from three-point range.
The defense has no answer for him right now.
The pass to Hart.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Back to Payton. Pass to Little. Out to the right wing. Now, here's Sharp. Covered by Mitchell. They grab their own miss. And it's good. 2 points. Nurkic has got 8.
You think a bump is going to stop Nurkic? We're talking about a guy who has come back from major injuries. A resolute attitude.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
LeVert's checked in for the Cavaliers. Garland comes in for Donovan Mitchell. Now here's LeVert. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Steps back and trains the jump shot. LeVert's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
The guys, they call him Rain Man, and in the last game against Utah was all business. He had 56 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. Very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Thanks for the report, D.A. Greg, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Cleveland's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter, 4 for 8. Outside Garland. Here's the three. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Payton, that's good. Payton's got his second basket of the night.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Here's Reynolds, covered by Payton. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers ahead by 26 points as we...
Your Trailblazers, 42. The Cavaliers, 68.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been a clinic out there by Rain Man.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Reynolds is out there with Mitchell, and it's Okoro in at the 3. Here's Reynolds, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
So it's Portland now. The Cavaliers making the shot. Back to Winslow. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. The shot's good from Simon.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Reynolds. Over to the wing. "11 feet away." Misses off the right iron. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting here about 46% for the game. Lillard against Allen. Here's Nurkic. Mobley with the rebound. Cleveland's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Here's Reynolds, covered by Lillard. Mitchell looking it over. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
There's a measure of composure with Donovan Mitchell. Just so calm and focused, understanding how to manipulate the pick and roll.
Now here's Winslow. Lillard dishes to Nurkic. Mitchell against Simon. Misses the J after tricking the D with the nifty pass fake.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
From deep, Reynolds can't hit.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Here's Reynolds. 33 points for him. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. It's on Damian Lillard. The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. Eubanks, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. That free throw good from Reynolds. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Pass to Simons. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rain Man. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Now Winslow.
Cavaliers foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Did he lay an egg at the stripe in their previous game? Couldn't get anything to drop.
Justice Winslow.
He hits both from the stripe. Cleveland's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Here's Reynolds, covered by Lillard. Simons against Mitchell. Simons kicks to Lillard. Portland no good that time either.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
And it's in there.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
Now here's Winslow. Back to Simons. 6 to shoot. Over Mitchell. Portland again missing. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 13-5 run here. Okoro passes to Reynolds. Now Allen. Back to Mitchell. For the 3. Offensive rebound. And Allen slams it in.
Well, why settle for the layup when you can finish with authority? Mr. Allen on the dunk.
The Trailblazers have gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Simons, the pass to Grant. And here's Winslow. 6 on the shot clock. Nobody near Lillard. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. Lillard's got 11 points.
And that is just too easy for Lillard. A legitimate threat to burn you from the corner. And you look at the loyalty Lillard has shown. Stuck with the Blazers through thick and thin. It's why he is beloved in Portland.
And at some point, Greg, you wonder if Lillard is the greatest Blazer of all time.
Listen, he is in the conversation. You'd have to include Walden Drexler up there. But Lillard's resume in Portland has a strong argument.
And he sinks the second. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, certainly. Here's Reynolds. And it's Portland with the... Oh, that was something else.
Have mercy.
Jared Allen putting on a show. Get out of his way, folks. It's coming down on your head.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Now, here's Lillard. He's got 11. Winslow wide open. He fires. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Okoro passes to Reynolds. Mitchell outside. Here's Reynolds. recovered by Simons. Reynolds can't hit. Portland's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Eubanks, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And the action on hold, as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
And I'll tell you, this is something you never like to see.
No, obviously something that, you know, every player fears. The NBA has made player safety a priority, but injuries continue to happen.
For the Cavaliers, Garland is checked in for Donovan Mitchell, and Raul Neto subbed in for Reynolds.
Substitution.
A different look now. Kitch checked in for Eubanks. Josh Hart comes in for Justice Winslow. And it's Sharp in for Damian Lillard. Passes to Reynolds. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter of the game. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Here's Nurkic. Lays it up and banks it in. Nurkic has got 4 this quarter.
And with his skill, Nurkic can score from anywhere on the court. But when you're 280, his skills probably better utilized inside. And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there. And Garland, a finalist for Most Improved Player of the Year in 2022, took a huge leap forward with his play.
Evan Mobley's checked in for Karis LeVert. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Garland left side. Now the pass to Reynolds. From 13. And that one hits back iron. Portland's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointer since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Here's Grant. Love grabs the board. Love's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Stevens, the pass to Reynolds. Gets it off. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. Back to the action in just a minute. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Johnson is out there with Sharp. Then there's Brown. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Watford in at center. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Nice vision from the youngster Sharp that time.
Well, Cleveland shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Sharp. Sweet little floater.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. From deep three-point range, no good. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Johnson outside. Back to Hart. To the middle. Here's Watford, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Here's Reynolds. Sinks the three-pointer.
3 points.
Reynolds has got 42 in the game.
Well, they're just riding the hot hand down the stretch, and he's been in a zone all night.
Get the perimeter.
Brown feeling out a bit. Pass to Johnson. Back to Brown. Hart with it. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it fly. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Here's Reynolds. Love trying to break loose. Misses off the left iron. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Portland Trailblazers. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Here's Neto. Pass to Love. Over Brown, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. You're looking at the MVP race last season between 3 incredible big men with Jokic, Embiid, and Giannis Antetokounmpo.
2 shots.
Analyzing that, Doris, what's your big takeaway?
The idea that the big man, the 5 spot in the NBA is obsolete, that argument is over. What impresses me is the skill level of NBA players, particularly manning the center position in the modern age. Highly skilled, can shoot it, can take it off the bounce, and are exceptional passers. Boy, this is fun to watch.
Now, here's Lillard, and the shot is good.
Would love to see Lillard this fired up on offense. Gives his entire squad a big boost of energy.
Here's Reynolds. A floater. And Winslow pulls it down. For Portland, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Inside, here's Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
We've heard the stories about Sharp and how impressive his vertical is. Now we see it on full display.
Here's Reynolds. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. A different look now for Cleveland. Mobley comes in for Kevin Love. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Raul Neto.
Ricky Rubio.
Passes it to Sharp. Lillard, defended by Reynolds. We know the NBA is exploring alternate broadcasts for selected games, allowing users to pick their commentators. Doris, should you and I be nervous?
Kevin, I'm always nervous, and you will always be the A-team. Come on, my man. The fans know they need to listen to Kevin Harlan.
You are, Doris, way too kind. Coming from you, a Hall of Famer, you kidding me? I'll work with you any day, and I'll do the analyst, and you can do the play-by-play. How does that sound?
Kevin, love it.
Now here's Okoro. Shoots over Simon. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Here's Reynolds. The three. Here's Allen. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. Simons kicks to Nurkic. Left side, Grant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Mobley.
Well, the length and athleticism that Jeremy Grant possesses puts the defense in a tough spot. That's nice.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. You know, Greg Anthony, people talk about Jeremy Grant as a scorer. But what about his passing?
Significantly better moving the ball along. He's leaving no stone unturned as he looks to maximize his ability.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And Simons wide open. He'll fight. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Now, here's Okoro. Here's Reynolds. Allen trying to break free. That one goes. Count it. 44 points for Rain Man. Lillard, the pass to Winslow. Simons from outside. Portland with a new 14. Count that one. Rain's got 4 points this quarter.
How about the timing on the offensive glass by Jeremy Grant? Always seems to be in the right place.
Here's Reynolds. Here's Mobley. Some solid defense from Grant. Blazers on offense. They're on a 16-6 run. Here's Simons. Good. Quick play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Timeout called Cleveland.
T-shirts are going out now. Look up and grab one. That was awesome, fans. Join me in thanking your Blazer dancer.
The Cavaliers leading by 16.
Cleveland ball starts the 4th and final quarter.
Here's Reynolds.
Time. Let's hear it for your
fires from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Reynolds has got 47 points.
That's his 5th triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
The pass to Winslow. Back to Lillard. Shot clock at 6. From past the arc. Mobley with the rebound. Cleveland's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. Pass to Reynolds. Out to the right wing. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And the Cavaliers lead by 21. For Portland, they've gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the 4th quarter. They're 7 of... Winslow with it. Back to Simons from downtown. And Okoro pulls it down.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Time now for an injury report. Let's get an update on Donovan Mitchell. What's the status there, David?
Hey, guys, I got an update from the Cavaliers head athletic trainer. I was just told that he did break some ribs, and as you can imagine, this is a very painful and annoying injury. It's unfortunate timing all around for them. Of course, they will need to band together while he's out. We'll see how they respond. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
Yeah, not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
And our hearts go out to him. The guy works so hard. His teammates love him. Coaches love him. He's going to be missed.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. And we all know that injuries are a part of the game, Doris, but it seems like for taller players, bigger players, there can be an additional challenge. Why is that?
Well, think about it, Kevin. If you're a 7-footer who maybe goes between 250 and 280 pounds, playing an 82-game grind with so little time for rest and for healing, the modern game with all the movement that's required, that is particularly challenging for any big man of that size.
Heat. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. And it's Neto with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. And that's the final game of this 5-game road run for the team.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Cleveland. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Reynolds. He's perfect from the line this time. Portland's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. To the left wing. Eubanks the pass to Johnson. Clock at 6. Tries from 10. And it's Wade with the rebound.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Watford. Here's Eubanks. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Reynolds, good. Reynolds has got 53.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
For Portland, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Johnson kicks to Little. Pass to Payton. Now Johnson. For a while, the East was all LeBron. And the West? Well, Doris, as we know, the West was dominated by Golden State. But now, does the league, do you feel more wide open?
Well, certainly when you look at last season, I thought there were 4 teams in the East that absolutely had a shot to make the finals. Contingent on health. Obviously, Milwaukee, without Chris Middleton, struggled to get over the finish line. In the West, you had 3 teams who I thought legitimately could advance. So certainly the gap between playoff teams feels smaller.
3 on the clock. Here's Reynolds. The shot misses. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Cleveland's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth. Here's Osman. Back to Neto. Here's Reynolds. Love trying to break loose. Shot clock resets for the Cavaliers. Neto surveying the floor. Here's Reynolds, covered by Payton. Love trying to break loose. Offensive rebound. Count it. Wade's got his first points of the game.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Cavaliers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And this will push their record to 39 wins and a good effort tonight.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Rain Man.
You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rain Man. That's foul number 2 for him. Trailblazers making a switch here. Brown's checked in. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Payton passes to Brown. And Johnson now top of the key. 5 on the clock. Tries it from the top of the key. Love grabs the board. The Cavaliers on offense. They're on an 18-6 run. Neto, the pass to Reynolds. Three-pointer. Misses the shot. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.